Yeah. Welcome to the game. My name's Cookie, but if a detective visits you, I'm Brent. 5 players. Now remember, this is a friendly game, so no tackling. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's your first question. A Brazilian environmental group launched a campaign in 2009 to save the rainforest by urging people to pee in blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Pick some. Okay, what did everyone pick? They believe saving the Earth should be a #1 priority. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. After an allergic reaction to steroids used to treat asthma, a 28-year-old woman started growing blank on her head instead of hair. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. You fooled every sucker in the room. Congrats. Well, you guys blew it. Now when she wants to look nice, she goes out and gets a mani-pedi. And nobody picked the other lies up there. right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Port Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Unlike American post offices that are just metaphorically underwater. And we're done. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In October of 2013, 8 sixth graders from a New York college prep school were hospitalized after someone released blank in a classroom. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Pick something! All right, let's see what everybody picked. And it was also... Great minds think alike. And look what we have here. Most likely from being instantly dogpiled by dozens of supermodels. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Select a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question. Chad Orzel wrote the book How to Teach Blank to Your Dog. Enter your lies now. a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Nice truth finding, everybody. And maybe your dog can teach physics to me. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. Instead of having guard dogs, police in rural parts of China's Xinjiang province use blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And it was also... That was weird. Yeah, you think it's funny, and then one day you get tased by a goose. And that means... Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Former First Lady Barbara Bush wrote an official apology letter to this fictional character in 1990. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? letter said, "I'm sorry I had a cow." And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Startup game has been activated. Okay, we're set.
Just a quick reminder to ask Cookie if he's lost any weight lately, even though he clearly hasn't.
So this telecommuting thing, I mean, are people getting sick of Andy being on the TV? Shouldn't he be here?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm hoping this telecommuting thing works, because then, you know, once they can figure out how to get the ions and the particles, and then you can, right, like in Star Trek, is that what you're talking about?
No, he's just on the TV on a camera. He's not actually here.
Right, but it's part of the he's trying to, what they're trying to do is zap him.
That's it.
Introducing your face's new best friend. Say goodbye to dry skin and wrinkles.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Say hello to healthy, radiant, beautiful skin.
Well, hello there.
Oh, hey. Hi.
Because you're never too old to look 10 years younger.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All new Virgin Blood Face Mask.
I can feel it working already.
No harsh chemicals, just 100% all natural blood from a dying virgin.
And a pinch of black magic.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
What price will you pay for youthful skin?
Anything.
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 Anything. Kill her.
Virgin Blood Face Masks, only $10.99 a bottle.
Okay, we are on.
Yeah, Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step
So
in
then
that.
she's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to sign it. She's like, where am I supposed to sign it? On the back, next to the credits? Like a dog?
And if we could refrain from any sort of offensive language on set, that would be great. Just, we don't want to single out any groups. So again, if everyone could just refrain from any offensive slurs or language. Thank you.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys. Emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
So give us a call and let us help you move. Also, it's okay to forgive yourself.
Piddle paddle.
That's right. Hey, guys. What you playing?
Piddle paddle.
Piddle paddle? Can I play?
Sure, just roll the dice. And...
Piddle paddle?
That's right. Piddle paddle. Just roll the dice again and...
Piddle paddle?
That's right.
So I just move my piece around the board after I roll the dice and Piddle paddle.
Wow, you landed in the Rainbow Castle. You're a natural.
Yes, Piddle Paddle. It's the hot new game that everyone's dying to play.
Woohoo! Though now I'm in the murky swamp and piddle paddle.
What? No, what are you doing?
I rolled a 4. Piddle paddle.
Are you trying to be funny?
Typical Carol. Let's go.
You're uninvited to the wedding.
Piddle paddle.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, you mean 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Oh, okay. I'm 105 pounds and I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's great. Here's some handcuffs. Here's some mace. Well, it's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for, spraying on food, so it's empty, but people do still react to it when you pull it out.
Okay, thanks.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. I'd really appreciate it if sometime during the game you four broke into a spontaneous conga line. You all take care of those screws now. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. So why not get started?
Get ready, time for question 1.
First, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Time's almost up. Players 1, 2, and 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
I call this one, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Watch your clock! Player 4. All wrong. It's so obvious. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
How about, brought to you by the letter U, Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Hello? Player 2. Excuse me. One right answer coming up. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two. 2 eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. And on its way, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Not much time left. Player 2. Player 4. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. May I introduce the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2, we gotta get you back in the game. Take a run at this dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Make your selections before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. Alright, let's get started. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That's round 1, and Player 1 is in the lead. This could get interesting. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay, we're bringing it on. Say hello to Dumber and Dumberer 2. So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Watch your time! Player 2. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Player 1. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Coming up next, let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Time is short. Player 3? You may not know how temperatures work. Player 2? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Next. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Time's a-wasting. Players 1, 2, and 4. That answer has a hole in it. Next time, try this. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Open wide for wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Watch the clock. Player 4? This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Smart people choose this. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Here's a good one. I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? Player 3, who gets your screw? You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that. Can we continue now? Player 1. I think at that point it would practically be coming out the other end. This would have worked. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Welcome to the attack. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? No, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. 2! Player 2, you're like some freak of nature. You're a winner who's still a loser. They ought to put you in some carnival sideshow. The half winner, half loser. Don't get too close, kids. Just gawk in amazement at its stunningly crappy score.
You don't know Jack!
Greetings, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. Although I suppose it's not the size of the player lobby that matters, it's what you do with it. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. A giraffe is the symbol of the American Libertarian Party. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. A cult in South America worships eggplants. Female hyenas have 3 times more testosterone than males. Bernie Madoff was once a contestant on The Price is Right. Charlie Brown had Snoopy neutered in 1974. Buffalo, 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 buffalo is a complete sentence. Shrimp have sex every 10 minutes. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. The U.S. Treasury Secretary put his own face on the first $1 bills. Nostradamus only spoke in rhyme the last 2 years of his life. Julianne Moore is in a 311 cover band. Al Capone's brother was a prohibition officer. There are more dog cemeteries in Scotland than human ones. Picasso was David Bowie's godfather. Cell phones were invented by Al Gore. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is former band names. Which of these facts about band names are true and which are lies? The Beatles were originally Johnny and the Moondogs. The Four Seasons were originally the Three Seasons. The Goo Goo Dolls were originally the Sex Maggots. Nirvana was originally Pee Pee Poo Poo. Red Hot Chili Peppers were originally Stink Party. The Beach Boys were originally Carl and the Passions. Radiohead was originally Grandma Sadness. Let's see the final scores.
everyone. This is Drawful. So everyone's going to get to draw twice, which should work perfectly since there's only 4 of you playing. Let's party. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something weird, like wooden nickel or a butt juice. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, don't mess this up. Okay, all your pictures are in. Let's take a look. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. Alright, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something!
5.
Here's everybody's picks. Well, now I'm hungry. And now, this thing. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. Here are your choices. Pick something! What did everybody pick? Even I would have gotten that one wrong. Put in your titles now. here are your choices.
Hey!
15. Pick something. Ah! All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Yummy. Type in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
15. Pick something. And here are your picks. Ooh, only one person got it wrong. Well, that's gotta hurt. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. Here are some more titles to draw. You have 30 seconds before you... Oh no, we lost all your drawings. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got them all. Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
32. Ah! Here are your choices. Pick something. Here's everybody's picks. Whee! Enter your titles now.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what? And yes, we know that's not how you spell guillotine. We were being tricky. Type in your titles now.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
Pick something. What did everybody pick? I like this one because I'm actually a man pretending to be a woman myself. Put in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. And here are your picks. Good effort, everybody.